Who wants to be a millionaire? No, really, who actually wants it? Because wanting to be rich sounds exciting when you say it out loud. It sounds powerful. It sounds glamorous. But when you dig deeper, most people do not truly want wealth. They want comfort. They want security. They want approval. They want to avoid criticism. And those desires often conflict with becoming rich. So today, we're going to talk about 7 powerful principles to become wealthy from zero. Not from privilege, not from inheritance. From zero, from scratch, from the point where you look at your bank account and it looks back at you with disappointment. But before we dive in, I need you to ask yourself a serious question. If you became extremely wealthy, what would change in your life? Would some friends feel uncomfortable? Would your family treat you differently? Would you feel guilty? Would you worry about taxes, pressure, responsibility? Notice something important. If your mind immediately produces fears instead of excitement, that is your first obstacle. Because wealth begins in the mind long before it appears in your bank account. And the first principle to becoming rich from zero is developing a burning desire. Not a weak wish, not a casual hope. A burning desire. The kind that keeps you awake. The kind that makes distractions irrelevant. The kind that makes excuses impossible. Most people say they want money, but they also want to stay comfortable. They want to stay liked. They want to stay safe. You cannot have a burning desire and remain neutral at the same time. So how do you build that desire? There's a powerful mental exercise I want you to use. Imagine 3 ghosts visiting your life. The ghost of your past, the ghost of your present, and the ghost of your future. First, look at your past. What pain has your financial situation caused you? Think about the job where you felt undervalued. Think about the salary that never matched your effort. Think about the moments you had to say no to opportunities because you could not afford them. Feel that discomfort, not to suffer, but to remember why you must change. Now look at your present. What is your reality today? Are you trading time for money? Are you waiting for permission to take vacation? Are you living according to someone else's schedule? Is your income limited by hours? Be honest, because clarity hurts, but clarity also liberates. Now imagine the 3rd ghost, the ghost of your future, if nothing changes. Picture yourself 10 years from now. Same routine, same income ceiling, same frustrations, same conversations. Does that excite you, or does it terrify you? Now, here's the final step. Imagine an alternative future. Imagine abundant wealth. Imagine waking up without financial pressure. Imagine choosing projects instead of needing them. Imagine providing for your family without stress. Imagine investing instead of surviving. Feel that difference. That emotional contrast creates fire. And nobody in history has built something external toward hade. Now, imaginable stride. Nobles dollar as my wealth. And displeasure the ottermuthing and the by other bade. Does it aller deuce you and disappointed with a terrent samide. Not emotional because differest, constorting dazzlement beginning the virtue. Multword yo, well said God. Nobody of my disducing, tamotion logrally Invidry troll dollaresable she's, no tree samily. It is a really rid of reels up to the well. Al free, querethride, last dollars. And said by, nobody of word do so work well fied, else's hisum. That is a critical difference. Employees trade hours. Investors build assets. Entrepreneurs create leverage. If your income stops the moment you stop working, you are not free. You are dependent. You must shift from working for money to making money work for you. This means building assets. This means learning about investments. This means studying business. This means thinking long term. You do not need to start big, but you must start. Because financial freedom is built step by step. And that brings us to principle number 3, confidence. Real wealth requires self-belief, not arrogance, not blind optimism, but unshakable belief that you can figure things out. Most people are not poor because they lack opportunity. They are poor because they fear failure. They fear looking stupid. They fear losing money. They fear judgment. Let me tell you something powerful. In the game of life, you do not lose when you fail. You lose when you never try. Failure teaches inaction traps. Every wealthy person you admire has failed, multiple times. They launched ideas that did not work. They invested in things that lost money. They trusted people who disappointed them, but they continued. Here is a question you should ask yourself whenever you hesitate. Would I do this if I knew I could not fail? Think about that. If failure were impossible, what would you attempt? That answer reveals your true ambition, and here is the secret. Even if you fail, you gain experience. Even if you lose money, you gain knowledge. The only true loss is standing still. The only guaranteed failure is inaction. Launch small, learn fast. Now let us talk about something controversial. Principle number 4. Spend strategically. Yes, I said spend. Many people believe that to become rich, you must restrict yourself endlessly. They believe saving means deprivation. They believe wealth requires constant sacrifice. But here's the deeper truth. If you have the money, if your responsibilities are covered, if your investments are on track, and you desire something meaningful, because spending in alignment with abundance reinforces your identity. If you always act from scarcity, you reinforce scarcity. If you always say, I cannot afford it, even when you can, you train your mind to stay small. Now listen carefully. This is not about reckless spending. This is not about debt. This is not about impressing others. This is about expanding your comfort zone. If you cannot invest $1,000 today, how will you invest $1 million tomorrow? If spending responsibly terrifies you, scaling will paralyze you. Money has comfort zones. If your nervous system cannot handle bigger numbers, you will sabotage growth. So, gradually expand, invest small, increase gradually, make purchases that align with growth. Because wealth is not only numbers, it is capacity. Now let us move to principle number 5. Organization. Yes, it sounds boring, but it is powerful. There is a golden rule in problem solving. When you think you have exhausted all possibilities, you have not. Most people quit after trying 2 or 3 options. Wealth requires creativity, and creativity requires structure. Before starting a business, ask yourself serious questions. Will I enjoy this work? Does it align with my strengths? Will it move me toward my financial goals? Because every action either moves you closer to your goals or further away. There is no neutral. Everything costs time, and time is your most valuable asset. So you need a plan, not just goals, a roadmap. Break your vision into steps. Then use what I call the rule of 10. Whenever you want something, find 10 ways to achieve it. Want to start a business? List 10 funding strategies. Want your dream car? List 10 ways to increase income. Want to invest? List 10 ways to learn faster. This forces your brain to stretch. And the brain, when stretched, grows. Now let us go deeper. Principle number 6. Change your relationship with money. This is where most people struggle. You may think money is stressful. You may think rich people are greedy. You may believe wealth changes people for the worse. But here is the reality. Money is neutral. Money amplifies. If you are generous, money makes you more generous. If you are insecure, money exposes insecurity. Money does not create character. It reveals it. Many limiting beliefs come from childhood. Maybe you heard phrases like money does not grow on trees, or rich people are selfish, or we are not that kind of family. Those phrases create subconscious resistance. And subconscious resistance blocks wealth. Your mental world creates your physical world. Your thoughts influence your actions. Your actions create results. If deep down you believe money is bad, you will push it away. You must reprogram those beliefs. See money as a tool. See wealth as responsibility. See abundance as expansion, not corruption. Because if you secretly resent wealth, you will never allow yourself to have it. Now we arrive at principle number 7, visualization, but not passive dreaming, active embodiment. Many people visualize as if wealth is far away, as if it is someday. But powerful visualization feels present. It feels real. Imagine your goal is $1 million invested. Do not imagine it as a distant fantasy. Imagine it as current reality. How would you behave? Would you be more disciplined? Would you monitor markets more carefully? Would you think long term? Would you protect capital wisely? Start acting like that now. If you had significant investments, you would follow economic news, you would study opportunities, you would think strategically, visit the environments that reflect your future, walk into high-level spaces, not to impress, but to normalize, because exposure reduces fear. If luxury terrifies you, you are not ready for scale. If responsibility intimidates you, you must practice it. Act as if, but aligned, there is a subtle difference. You are not pretending to be rich. You are preparing to handle wealth. And that preparation changes behavior, which changes results. Now, let me pause and challenge you. Most people consume information like this and feel inspired. They agree. They feel motivated. Then, they close the video and return to routine. Nothing changes. Do not let that be you. Pick one principle. Apply it today. Write your financial vision clearly. Analyze your current income structure. Open an investment account. Read one financial book. Cut one unnecessary expense and redirect it into assets. Take one action, because action compounds. Just like money. Let me tell you a truth that few will say out loud. Becoming wealthy from zero is not about luck. It is about identity. If you still identify as someone who struggles, you will recreate struggle. If you identify as someone building assets, you will look for opportunities. Your identity determines your decisions, and decisions determine outcomes. You do not become rich by accident. You become rich by alignment. Alignment between desire, belief, action, and persistence. And here is the final pattern interrupt. What if wealth is not about money at all? What if wealth is about options? Options to choose your work. Options to choose your environment. Options to choose your schedule. Options to support causes you care about. Options to protect your family. Money simply expands options. And when you understand that, fear decreases because you stop chasing status and start building freedom. So who wants to be a millionaire? The real question is this: who is willing to think differently? Who is willing to act differently? Who is willing to face discomfort? Who is willing to outgrow old beliefs? Who is willing to take responsibility? Because starting from zero is not a disadvantage. It is clarity. You have nothing to protect, nothing to defend, only something to build. And every empire began with a decision to change, a decision to move, a decision to believe. You do not need permission. You do not need perfect timing. You need a burning desire. You need a vision of freedom. You need courage to act. You need discipline to organize. You need wisdom to invest. You need maturity to handle money. And you need persistence to continue. If you commit to these 7 principles, your financial life will change. Not overnight, but inevitably. Because principles compound, just like interest. So start today, not tomorrow, not next year. Write your goals, confront your fears, build your plan, invest your first dollar, expand your comfort zone, rewrite your beliefs, visualize your future, and keep acting, because the world does not reward intentions. It rewards execution. And the only difference between those who dream about wealth and those who live in wealth is consistent action over time. Now, the question remains, are you watching this for entertainment? Or are you watching this to transform your life? The answer to that question will determine your future more than any strategy ever could. So decide and build your version of wealth from zero. Because someone will become a millionaire starting today. Why not you?